Hey there guys, this is Austin from Precision Camera, and today we're going to be talking about picking your first camera. When it comes to picking your first camera, it can be a little daunting, mostly because there's so many good choices nowadays. Whether you go with a brand new mirrorless camera, a DSLR, or even just go with your iPhone. In the end, it can just be hard to find the right fit for you. There are lots of factors that can determine the right camera for you, but I think you should ask yourself a few questions before picking up a camera. First, I ask myself what my budget is. Then, is the camera easy to shoot? And then finally, what do I want to shoot? These three questions can be a big determiner in your first camera. So, I went ahead and asked myself a few of those questions, and I think I've narrowed it down. And today, we're going to be looking at my top 4 best beginner cameras. When picking these cameras, I kept a few things in mind. They all must shoot 4K video, sport a vari-angle touchscreen. They must all have a 20 to 24 megapixel sensor, as well as feature USB charging. On top of that, they must fit multiple budgets and come in a variety of form factors. So let's jump right into it. Coming in with my first pick is the LUMIX G100. This tiny powerhouse sports a 20 megapixel micro four thirds sensor, as well as having the long-standing micro four thirds lens mount, giving you access to the largest lens library available. This camera is based around being portable, easy to use, and to be a great companion for documenting daily life. The LUMIX G100 sports a 3.6 million dot OLED viewfinder, as well as a 3-inch vari-angle touchscreen, giving you excellent clarity when you're trying to catch the perfect moment. On top of shooting beautiful photos, this camera is built around shooting 4K video in the smallest possible form factor, capable of shooting 4K 30 and in 1080p at 60 frames per second. Though the battery will only give you 270 shots per charge, this camera is easily rechargeable via the micro USB port. Overall, this lightweight and compact camera deserves a spot in your daily bag. Plus, its simple and easy connectivity with smartphones makes it easy to transfer, edit, and share your photos on the fly. This camera and lens kit can be regularly found between $500 and $700, brand new. Next up is the Nikon Z30. The Nikon Z30 was a truly unexpected move from Nikon this year, offering a no-compromise, low-budget beginner camera that on the outside seems focused on video creators, but also offers up a fantastic photo camera. This camera features the same 20.9 megapixel APS-C sensor from the Z50 and ZFC, but acts as the viewfinder in lieu of a more compact design. On the photo side, this camera is capable of shooting high-quality 14-bit RAW files at 11 frames per second. Pair that with reliable autofocus and fantastic low-light performance, this camera is meant to be taken with you anywhere, anytime. But it can't be denied that this camera has a very video-focused design. The Nikon Z30 has a few key changes from previous Nikon cameras. Like I mentioned before, the camera acts as the viewfinder in lieu of adding 2 stereoscopic microphones, giving you fantastic in-body audio. And of course, this camera features a 1.04 million dot 3-inch vari-angle touchscreen, a common staple in our list today. The biggest departure for the Nikon Z30 from Nikon's regular lineup is its ability to shoot in 4K without standard record limits. The 30-minute limit is gone, and this camera can rock up to 2.5 hours on one battery. And if you need to extend that battery or simply charge it, it can be charged via the USB-C port on the side. Overall, this is going to be one of the best choices for a first-time filmmaker or someone who just wants a robust travel camera. For the camera and lens kit, it'll run you $846 brand new. And at this price, I think Nikon has really knocked this one out of the park. And rolling in at number 3 is going to be the Canon R10. The Canon R10 has raw performance and power, featuring a 24.2 megapixel APS-C size sensor, and being backed by the brand new Digi-X processor. And to top it all off, this camera features the brand new dual pixel autofocus 2. This camera features a 2.36 million dot OLED viewfinder with a 120 frames per second refresh rate. The Canon R10's body design is comfortable and lightweight, coming in at a little over 2 pounds. It features a deep grip, a vari-angle touchscreen, and Canon's brand new multi-function hot shoe. And if that wasn't enough, the Canon R10 also has Canon's brand new RF lens mount, as well as being reverse compatible with Canon's EF glass via an adapter. On the photo side, this camera comfortably shoots at 15 frames per second with a mechanical shutter and can keep up with fast action. However, on the video side, this camera really shines. being our first 10-bit camera in the lineup, capable of shooting 4K 60 in 10-bit color with a 1.5 times crop, as well as 1080p at 120 frames per second slow motion. And port side, this lines up with the previous camera, the Z30. It features a USB-C port for charging and a microphone jack. Overall, I can see the Canon R10 being a great camera for anyone who wants to pick up their first camera to shoot portrait work, events coverage, or even shooting sports. As a video camera, I think it's a fantastic first option. Giving the filmmaker the choice of 10-bit color will help them take advantage in editing. But also including video up to 4K 60 allows for more options than anything else. In the end, this camera and lens kit will cost you $10.99. And finally, the LUMIX S5. Few cameras can claim to be a true Swiss Army knife, a 50-50 split between fantastic photo and video. The LUMIX S5 meshes both into a beautiful, sleek body design. This camera has a few unique features that make it stand out from the competition. This camera features a 24.2 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor, and is our only camera on the list to feature IBIS in the body, as well as a pixel shift photography mode, making the camera fully capable of shooting 96 megapixel photos. It features a dual native ISO of 800 and 4000, making it incredibly capable in low light situations, and is our only camera to feature both a headphone and a microphone jack for video recording. The S5's design is well thought out, featuring large, easy to press buttons, multiple click wheels, and is highly customizable. This camera also features dual SD card slots, making it capable of dual recording or marathon recording. On the video side of this camera, the LUMIX S5 can shoot 4K HDR video, as well as record in 422 10-bit color, with frame rates up to 4K 60 with a 1.5 times crop and no standard recording limit. This camera also features the V-Log profile as well as HLG. The LUMIX S5 is intuitive, well designed, and a true professional's camera. It's incredibly easy to pick up and learn. Using traditional button layouts and intuitive menus, this camera can truly grow with the person who picks it up. The camera and lens kit can be found at a price of $1,800 or $2,300 brand new. And that's going to wrap up today's list. And if you like any of these cameras here, go ahead and head over to precision-camera.com and pick them up today. Otherwise, you can go and come over to our Austin and Houston area locations. And my question for you today is, do you like the cameras I picked? Or do you think there's a better beginner camera? Go ahead and drop that comment down below. My name is Austin from Precision Camera, and as always, thank you for watching today's video. And don't forget to like and subscribe or hit that little notification bell right there. And as always, have a great day. Happy shooting.